Hello, Rock Church. Today I'm going to be reading from Genesis chapter 4, verse 1 through 7. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have begotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? In this first instance of an offering that we see in the Bible, it's very clear from God that there are acceptable offerings and there are offerings that are unacceptable. I always wondered if Cain knew what an acceptable offering was, knowing that Adam and Eve had just gotten kicked out of the garden and that the earth was cursed because of their disobedience to God. There was an offering from Cain from the earth to the Lord. I wonder if he knew, again, what an acceptable offering was versus one that is unacceptable. In Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9, it tells us here, honor the Lord with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase. God deserves our very best. He deserves the best of our time, the best of our energy, the best of our ability, the best of our willingness, and of everything that we can give. He deserves the very best. And that's what I believe an acceptable offering is. And that's what I strive to give God. Do I do it every time? No. Do I believe that I can? Yes. Do I believe that I have the ability? Yes. And so I would encourage everyone this year to be conscious and aware of the offerings that we give God, our actions, the things that we do, the clothes that we wear, the places that we go. Are these acceptable to God? Is my lifestyle acceptable to God? I believe that we all have the ability, the knowledge, and the support around us to know and to be enabled to give God our very best. The Bible tells us to love the Lord with all our heart, soul, mind, and with all of our strength. And that's every part of our being, every part of our lives. In Romans chapter 12, verse 1, it says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God. Once again, there are things that are unacceptable, but I know that the Rock Church this year is going to give God our very best. Going on to Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. Whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God and the Father by him. Verse 23, it says, Whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Christ. I believe and I know that we want to give God our very best in our church and within our families. So I would encourage everyone, musicians, practice, give God your time, give God your ability. Preachers, read the word, study, know his heart. Saints, show up to church, give God your very best, give him the best of your worship, because he always gives us the very best that we don't deserve. And that's how gracious he is, and that's how good he is. And so, Happy New Year. It's going to be a victorious year, and I'm excited for what God has in store for our church.